Stoner Hustler Music.
Chart pimpin'. Never play the fake out, leave them trippin'. They gon' chase you, stop loss like it's strippin'. Just gon' ride the trend and leave them slippin'. Chart pimpin'. Never play the fake out, leave them trippin'. They gon' chase you, stop loss like it's strippin'. Just gon' ride the trend and leave them slippin'. That's the truth. Gon' ride with the bank and reap the fruit. Yeah, I'm gon' keep it player, they the root. They gon' show you how to make it do what it do. If you ain't peeping the play, only problem's you. No cap, they gon' give you the whole view. I'm just trying to pimp the play like my name was you. See the trend, now I'm putting on my running shoes. If you back test, then it ain't nothing new. See it on the daily, that's the proof.
Yo, morning.
Zones, yeah, you know I'm letting loose. Since it's 2-1, yeah, I'm jumping through. The bank will try to shake you like it's
Trying to beat the clock right now.
Just gonna run the play until I see it's blue. Candles jumping, hopping like the dolphins at the zoo. See you at the top, bank saucy, not the juice. Chart pimp. Never play the fake out, leave them trippin'. They gon' chase you, stop loss like it's strippin'. Just gon' ride the trend and leave them slippin'. Chart pimp. Never play the fake out, leave them trippin'. They gon' chase you, stop loss like it's strippin'. Just gon' ride the trend and leave them slippin'. No games. They gon' chase you, stop loss for some change. Zoom out to the daily, you can see the range. Every move is on purpose, ain't nothing strange. If you ain't peeping the play, then you to blame. Copycat and billionaires ain't never shame. If you hating on that, you a fucking lame. Trending with the bank is the only aim. Once you get the pattern, ain't nothing.
Alright. We gotta get to these charts, y'all. Give me one sec here. I think... Yeah, I just cleared my chart out. We're gonna start fresh. And we are going to practice patience today, because I had a little bit of self-reflection yesterday. So, I think what's happened yesterday, I mean, we can actually go over yesterday in a little bit, because yesterday was like so choppy and honestly not super good condition to trade. There was a silver bullet yesterday, but it wasn't the one that we took. So yeah. Also, yesterday I actually came back at between 2 and 3, and I took a scalp to the downside, so that was profitable. So I didn't walk away with a total L yesterday, but that just wasn't on stream. But you know, I just did it for myself because I was like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? So definitely in a bit better mood right now, but I just want to acknowledge this is on the 1 hour chart here. I really want to just be really obvious with our levels here. So
and you feel your back's on the road, but your back's against the gotta take the highs with the low. Gotta take the highs with the low. You're lost and you're running out of hope. Looking for the best way to cope. Know we all been there before.
okay, this is a lower liquidity hour liquidity.
I was feeling lifeless, I had to cut my vices. Now the feeling that I feel is priceless. In the spirit want me to be righteous, but I know I might just relapse, get sucked in these devices. Got so used to feedback, I couldn't tell what mine is. Sometimes all the outside noise just really blinds us.
This is now a new high. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie. It honestly should be this level, but because liquidity's already happened and stuff, let's just adjust it.
That's the type of shit that drive a nigga insane. Wanna be numb, now your thumb back, flicking the flame. Back to square one, trying to overcome what you became. Like they was right, I guess you never gonna change. When it's hard to keep your eyes on the road, you start to feel your back on the road.
Okay.
You gotta take the highs with the lows.
So this would be just
Looking for the best way to cope. Know we all been there before. You gotta take the highs with the lows. To talk about the highs and lows, the ups and downs. The friends that I had to hide to come around. They told me that I knew you always come around. Come around.
Okay, okay. So these are just the hourly lows and highs. What you'll notice is that it's been ranging. You know, we haven't broken out of this range. So a lot of these lows and highs are going to be like internal. Internal in the sense that they're going to be inside this range. When I mean external, external would be breaking a new range and making a new market structure. So that's really what I'm getting at here. But then we can start to kind of break down those different time zones as well, right? So let's just zoom in a little here, and we can start to get those previous ranges and stuff. So also, I do have a coaching call today at 12, so I won't be streaming later than that, but we'll see how long I stream today. And I think what we will do is just zoom in a little bit here. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna highlight those sessions. In this case, yesterday 6 p.m. to 12.
I got all these voices in my head. Got too many bitches in my bed. I don't store the number just instead. I start scrolling through the text and look for pictures in the thread. I'm on your head, you only banging cause it's streaming, ain't you? Ain't you? You only gang when it's convenient, ain't you? Ain't you? Ignore the grade from every teacher. I was throwing up the beat while I was trying to get Jamisha. Who am I? Out of mind, yeah. I can't lie, I'm detached. I need guidance. I've been dying. I've been fighting.
Okay, Asian. Or just Asian session. Okay, we're gonna get the Asian session going. Goes for the go from 6 p.m. to 12.
If I ain't right before I rise, tell the world I'm dead inside. The ride was long, I slept for 5. She got my phone, I'm petrified. She read my text, I read her mind. Pressing time and dead my high. Connect
From
to
12
line,
a.m. to 6.
Know that that's a lost war. She gon' take the aux cord and let her play her thoughts for her. She gon' play them throwbacks and hold back, pretend to be lit. No cap, I need an energy shift. Out of cyber, out of mind, yeah. I can't lie, I'm detached. I need guidance. I've been dying. I've been fighting. Got this voice in my mind, won't be quiet. Silent ride home. Silent ride. Silent ride home. Silent ride. Silent ride home.
Just give me 1 sec, y'all. I'm replying to some emails this morning. Okay, 6 a.m. This is Wednesday, 6 a.m. That's today. And then it'll be 12 today, which will be conducting the New York session. I think this is London, right? London is 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. Yeah. London session. start and then end. Okay, okay. Hold on. So, Asian session from 6 p.m. I guess this is the low. It's not really, it didn't really move too much. Yeah, I don't know about this right here. Okay. Okay, so that's the Asian low. Okay. Hold on. It's almost 9:30 by the way, so just gonna try to breeze through these. I think this is the Asian high here.
Yeah, I give a fuck less and less every day. The more you give a fuck, I guess the less you make money. Homie, we decided trying to elevate. Heaven is a crime scene. Save a honey.
What's going on, guys? How we doing? How we doing? Morning, morning, morning. Just getting the Asian high, Asian low, and then this is the London here. So we got the London high right here. That's a little bit more obvious. We'll get the blue London high. Blue. And then the London low. Where's the low? It's gonna be right here. So the thing is with the NY session is we're still in the New York session, right? So in this case, this is technically a New York high. Technically, right? Or just it's temporary. But yesterday the New York high really got tested with and reacted to. And we are like 4 minutes from market open. We'll mark the silver bullet as well. Hold on, let me just mark the actual silver bullet, which is like the 15 minutes before and after. Okay, silver bullet There's our nice little silver bullet window in there, which will actually get pointed out by the indicator anyway, but so far this is like the lowest low, but I'm just going to leave it as is because this thing could go lower. And so what we're going to do is do a little quick analysis and also include yesterday's movement as well.
It's the babyface Don Dada checking in. And I want you to know.
These are also, you know, I guess, targets or liquidity levels that Keys indicator is marking. So it's just something to keep in mind here. Now,
don't ever become
in this case, what I'm really looking for is some liquidity levels being taken prior. So I want to see something.
Go live it. Pass
Okay,
me
we
my
make a new
Hennessy and
low
my
here.
Grand
This
Marnier,
is a newer low, and then we make a newer low
if you
here.
will.
Do we make a newer high here? No. Okay. So, if you look here, if you look there, where this green line is, you could say this right here. This right here is a liquidity grab, right? It's like a breach. It's also a new low. It's not external low, but it's an internal low, new internal low. And this right here, it makes a new high. You see this? It makes a new high. So price is breached here. And then this is now the new liquidity level right here. So I assume that we're gonna go down and maybe trade between here. And then if that's breached, maybe we'll look for you know, an entry of some sorts, but it's a little bit hard to tell. Is there an indicator for those other sessions? I think there are. I like to do it manually just because I like to just like have that part of my routine. And also I only have like 4 or 5 indicator slots. But I think if we go to indicators, we can type in like session, trading sessions, sessions, liquidity, Asia, London, NY, used for GMT. So there are things that will just like put it on for you. I would recommend you just experiment with that. I would maybe show some, but since we're in the market right now, I don't want to fuck around with my charts. Okay, so we have these lows and stuff. Let me take a look. Lean your seat back, get the trees lit. Higher than the pitch of your favorite scent. When it's finished, roll another zip. Let me know your fantasy. Okay, so since midnight, has there been any time-based liquidity sweeps? Let me know your fantasy. Let me know your fantasy. I don't really see much, to be honest. Really what I do see is that this right here got swept and then got traded into. This created a new market structure shift. There's an FVG here that got formed right here, and then, you know, ever since then price has kind of like just gotten destroyed. So I would say maybe this one is a liquidity grab here. So we are seeing the downside now. I'd really like to see what it does here, what the reaction is in terms of like a bounce, or we're gonna go up. And that could also fall into like our silver bullet stuff. So I just really want to kind of pay attention here, I guess. Remove all these drawings. Alright. I'll also remove this. This is not super duper important.
I don't want no picture with the president. I just want to talk to the man.
The fuck?
Speak for the boys in the band, though. And my nigga never walking again. Apologize
Alright,
if I'm hopping again. I know these things happen often, but I'm back on the scene. I was lost in a dream as I write this a team down in Austin. I've been building me a house.
What's going on, guys? What's going on? We got a little bit. It's actually market open, but we got 30 minutes till silver bullet. So we'll just chill out and watch. you know, really what I was saying before is that we went here. I guess this is a liquidity grab here, because there's an upward market structure shift, and then also there's a market structure shift down. That formulated FVG got traded into, and then, you know, you're able to kind of secure the downside here. And so I guess this thing is gonna go more. I don't really know. It might form a new low here. You know what I'm saying? Like between here and here, and then bounce. I'm not sure. It looks like kind of the move already happened, to be honest, in terms of like in terms of the movement or like liquidity levels to be breached. I know I highlighted this one, and this low here is here. So we will take a look, because you know all the like London high was touched, Asian high was breached, you know what I'm saying, and then also the Asian low was also breached. So it's like this thing has made an entirely new range in the New York time. So you know, I don't know where this thing can go next. It's kind of just in such a internal range here, like between here and here, that I feel like it's taken all the levels already, you know what I'm saying? So it might just be we have to wait, but we'll see what this kind of this little movement looks like here. And when I go to the 1 minute, you know, it's like so many liquidity levels got breached. These ones didn't. This one, and this one. On the upside, there's a bunch that didn't get touched either. And we're going to try to keep our risk fairly small, and we're just going to also just wait and probably just look for 5-minute FVG over 1 minute. What I've been noticing is that my 1 minute FVG entries and stuff, I love this song by the way, but my 1 minute FVGs, they've been just getting reversed on, and unless I'm willing to switch my edge and trade like reverse FVGs or inverse FVGs, yeah, I'm probably just gonna go back to the 5 minute and just really look at what's going on there, and then I will mark my levels on 5 minute, and then I might take my entry on 1 minute. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm gonna try that as a small adjustment. We'll see how that works today if I do take a trade. This right here. Okay, this level. Okay, this level of liquidity was breached right here. This is right here. Now, something that I also like to see is, since we swept, I guess this is considered one of the session highs. So since we swept the Asian high, and that's what's formed the London high, and we're going down. What we're gonna do is, I think we might honestly, if this is the liquidity level that is still staying there, I think we might target the downside. Like that's what I might feel. I might wait for the first 5 minute bearish FVG to form. In this case, this one's formed already. But this is at 8:30. You know what I'm saying? You drove to the streets cause you grew up on show change. Fucked up when the dope bags. It remind me when these rappers drop duds and they quotes change. And this is the low here for the whole day. Drive-bys, that was road rage. And we park and hop out, learn levels to this whole thing. Old school play the OJs, trying to make a slow change. Mama still slaving for a low wage. Trying to double up. I just want to see what kind of range this broke out. They broke out at. Okay, so it was downtrending, and then this was the uptrend. and then immediate downtrend, so market structure shift down, and then market structure shift down happened here after, I guess, showing the uptrend, and then there's also a bearish FVG as well. So bearish FVG, because we have a downside market structure shift, and so I mean, price might trade back into this, but it's also kind of why I guess my bias right now is leaning towards the downside for now. Just because of this, right? And we've continued this downtrend. If I go on the 10-minute, it's still showing me a downtrend. If I go on the 15, it's still showing me a downtrend, right? So anything that would have to break above this New York temporary high that would result in an uptrend, but you know, it's not looking super strong for us. It's approaching 945, which is our bootleg version of the silver bullet window. So we're just gonna look for the I think I'm trying to look for an FVG to be formed within this range, and maybe we can try to wait till price trades into it, you know what I'm saying, and then we'll see how it reacts, and maybe we'll get an entry. And if not, we won't force it, but I think what I learned from yesterday is that I need to just practice patience, because typically the first FVG I take is always kind of gets reversed on, or it's like it's like a short part of an actual big move, right? And so yesterday, like, I essentially let me go to yesterday, Tuesday. So yesterday I like what is it today? Yeah, like I incurred I think I ended up like taking a trade. I honestly forget. I should be journaling these, to be honest. I think I ended up taking a trade around this here, or maybe this FVG. And it turns out that wasn't really the FVG. The real FVG is right here. You know what I'm saying? And so if you take this FVG here, this is actually the real FVG that would have allowed you to trade, like, just completely destroy that afternoon session. You know what I'm saying? So that was a result where I kind of just like played myself a little bit because I wasn't patient. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really follow my edge per se. I did have a bearish FVG here, but obviously it got taken. So I could have waited, but I could have just waited in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have to take this loss. And so, you know, that's something I guess I could have learned from, you know what I'm saying? And I was obviously targeting all of this upside. That's why I took the initial pause, but obviously that didn't work out. And then when it came to 2 to 3 p.m., I actually scalped. After we broke this new liquidity table, I actually came in and I took a downside trade. And so that was like, I was able to scalp that. And that made me a little bit of bread. So it made up, or slightly made up for like a small loss I took yesterday. But that is something that I'm sort of making an adjustment on, you know? Like, I'm actually consciously making an effort to be like, yo, just wait, bro. If it doesn't retrace to what you like it, then fuck it, you know what I'm saying? You already know that most of the time your bias is correct. Most of the time your levels are correct, right? So I don't think I should be like so sad or so hesitant to just like try to stick to it. So right now I think I'm gonna wait for the downside to show itself, and if it doesn't, that's okay. Well, we will adjust. But that's what I think is gonna happen because we just went this high. So I think it might be time for a new low. And let's just look at this on the hour. What's happening on the hour? It's down on the hour too, right? So it's been downtrending for a little bit on the hourly. Do you guys have anything of interest, or you see anything interesting on the chart, or how you guys doing in general?
I promise all my niggas gon' ride. And we gon' push you to the side, to the side, to the side. Promise all my niggas gon' ride. I promise all my niggas gon'
This is a little breach right here. This is liquidity taken. Price trade under it. I might just excuse myself for a minute though, before this window happens, and grab myself a glass of water. So I will be back in literally 1 minute. So just stay. I would say don't leave your seat.
Cousin told me that my flow would probably purchase me a Benz. Mama told me watch your back, don't be dependent on a friend. That's why all my niggas real, you seeing none of this pretend. Dawg man, I don't think them other niggas understand. Started rapping so they listen and they still don't comprehend what a nigga gotta do to let them know we coming in. It don't finish, it don't end. Been working since I was 10. Promise all my niggas gon' ride. I promise all my niggas gon' ride. And we gon' push you to the side, to the side, to the side. Promise all my niggas gon' ride. I promise all my niggas gon' ride. And we gon' push you to the side, to the side, to the side.
Oh, what happened? I switched the chart? Oops. What the hell is this? SPX. What the hell is that? Let's go back on futures. Doing solid. I have a bull FVG drawn out on the daily. Yeah, let me see. Let me look at the daily. Daily. Oh, actually, daily just went down too. Daily was up before. Let me take a look.
I should be in your life, put it down with your boyfriend, no girl. Both fans with the sun won't show, girl. Meet you round four with the chauffeur. Keep a penny on top of my loafer. Keep a diamond on each of my tools.
Let me guess this one.
I'm getting money like athlete. It can go down in the backseat. I know all
is this the one you're drawing?
Hey.
Baby, let me know it's mine. I might put in overtime. Let's reach an understanding overnight. You know that I ain't the sober type. I wanna fuck right now. I wanna fuck right now. I wanna fuck right now.
Yep.
I wanna fuck it. I wanna fuck it. I wanna
That's
fuck
what I
right
thought.
now. I wanna fuck right now. I wanna fuck right now.
Yeah, coincidentally, that's actually a good call out because I think that's probably why you were calling it out. But this is also an hour low level and it's also a daily FVG level. So yeah, you're trading SPY options. Yeah, I mean you can trade whatever, bro. But why that's kind of important for us is that well, first off, thanks for pointing out this, but we know the hourly low is also the start of the daily bullish FVG. So what do we think is going to happen at, like, if price approaches here? Most likely it'll bounce because it hasn't been engaged yet on the daily. But and we'll have to make sure that the daily is on an uptrend. Right now, it's not confirming another uptrend. It might need to retest here and then confirm the uptrend, you know what I'm saying? So that could be an instance where it's an opportunity, but the thing is, it's really just really important to figure out what the hell is happening, what the hell happens when price approaches here. That is really gonna like make or break the whole market in general, like if we're gonna go down for a little bit or up for a little bit. So yeah, Like this FVG is gonna be like the make or break between, are we gonna hit 5,700 or 6,000? You know what I'm saying? And Scanner puts in that area low key. Yeah, I mean that we'll just have to figure out. You know what I'm saying? And of course, this is on the daily, so when we go on the 1 hour, first off, I need to see I want to see an hourly candle close below it. And then if it does that, I'm like, okay, this shit might just fill the FVG. If it fills the FVG on the daily, we're gonna die. Like, we're gonna die for the next week, you know what I'm saying? So that's what that means. But it's a really good call out because the 1 hour low is on the same upper level of that FVG. So that level is like gonna be super contested, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's just go back on what's happening on this shit right here. Technically our range is being made here. We have this level of liquidity that got breached. I'm just acknowledging that. On the hourly we're up. On the 5 minute, I guess this was an uptrend. Maybe we're seeing a market structure shift. I don't know. We would have to see candles close above it. There is a bearish FVG here. Right here. This is I mean, this is honestly like 835, so it's like pretty far outside the it's pretty far outside the actual silver bullet timing, so I'm just gonna wait for like a more obvious bullish one, and then I'm gonna wait for a retracement into it, even if it takes the whole hour today. And if there's no retracement into it, I'm not trading. You know what I'm saying? I'm following my rules. And then what we will do is I will highlight the FVG on the 5 minute, and then I will go into my 1 minute and I will take the fucking trade off of it. But right now on the 1 minute, it looks like we're uptrending slightly. Like technically, it's not like we're on our way up, but yeah, technically speaking, we are uptrending just because of the way price is moving right now. Probably has a lot to do with the market open, you know, US stock market open, so things got a little bit more volatile. If this remains an uptrend, and let's see if it goes onto the 5 minute, and this switches into an uptrend, this will probably get filled. Let's see. Me no speak no English. Country my lingo. Smell that smoke, that shit linger. Me no degrees, yo, these hoes dirty wine, bumper cars in the beamer. Bumpers ain't no space. Fucking start on team up. So do you guys feel like this stream, even though I've been winning and losing and stuff like that, you guys feel like it's valuable for execution, or it gives you like a realistic perspective of how the market actually acts? What do you guys feel? Also, I've been working on a separate trading journal for, I used to have one for options that I spent a lot of time with, but I'm actually creating a separate online journal for futures. So before I was kind of just rewatching my VODs, but since I've been doing that for the last week, I kind of just rewatch my VOD after I stream it that day, but it's just taking so much time because they're 2-hour sessions and I have to sift through them. What I'm gonna do is just start going back to journaling, which I didn't necessarily want to do. I wanted YouTube to be my library, but you know, it's not reasonable for me to like go through 2-hour streams for like one trade idea. So I'm just gonna go back to journaling, and I'm creating it on Notion. And so what Notion does is it allows me to share it with you guys, and you guys can make a copy of it and shit. So tomorrow, after I log my trade today, or if there is a trade set up today, I'll share it with you guys, and I'll share it with the Discord as well. And then that way, it'll be an easier way to sort of log your trades. And then what that'll do is for you guys individually, really what this will do is, if you're disciplined enough, it'll get you good really fast. Like, I'll say for the first 2 years, I was very stagnant in my growth, and it wasn't until I was journaling with options and figuring out this is like how I'm kind of so introspective and how I'm just telling you like, yeah, I was really greedy, I was this, I was really risk heavy, I was this, I was that. You know, I would see profit and I wouldn't take it, all this stuff. I still do that now too, but a lot less frequently. But I would say that like journaling is actually how I discovered that. I didn't go to like a psychologist or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? So I do recommend that if you're not doing it, spend some time to journal, and it's really easy to do that when you only take like 1 or 2 trades a day, you know what I'm saying? And if you haven't done it for the first time, I can actually show you what a proper journal would look like. So I think stick around for that tomorrow. I'm going to complete the journal today inside Notion, and then I'm going to fill it out, and then I'll just share it with you guys. And then also we'll have a new month coming up next week or 2 weeks or so. And then November we could have a whole calendar month traded, and then we can go over all of our stuff. So that'll be really cool to do, and especially if I show it on stream as well, you know what I'm saying? So I think that would be really productive, you know what I'm saying? So that's where I think we will go for like the next couple weeks. And you know, we'll see how we do, and I think you guys will pretty much see me assess my or adjust my edge live, right? Because trading itself is a business, and the thing is that, bro, this was working for me really heavy in July, and I was going so stupid. I was making a lot of money, but since September, it's been good. Like, it hasn't been bad, but there's been a lot of choppy conditions thrown in sometimes, and so for me, it's going to be really important for me to journal this over a long period of time, over like a year, over 2 years, or like at least 6-7 months, just so I can see the seasonality of my edge, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can see, because I know it works on short term because I've done this in short bursts and stuff, but I want to see this over 6 months, over 10 months, over 3 years, 4 years, and really just have like a really large self-log database. And that way I don't necessarily have to talk to anybody. I could just be like, well, I have a log of like 400 trades, you know what I'm saying? It's like, if you can't figure, if you have a log of 400 trades of exactly how you felt, what you did, it'll be really easy to adjust and sort of make yourself a beast. And that's honestly how I've gone on my streaks of winnings. Like, for options, when I used this edge for options, I grew an account to like 1k to like 9k or 10k in 7 days, and then in 9 days I grew it to 11k, and I just paid myself like 10k after like a week and a half, and I was like, damn, like that was so fucking valid. But that was actually after 4 weeks of journaling. I incurred that streak, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I was able to do that. That's how my longest streak was trading forever. I actually have this journal, was 2 years ago, and I haven't done a trading streak better than this. Out of 31 trading days, I had like 27 green. So that was like a July of 2 years ago, and ever since then I have not been able to beat that, because to have 27 straight trading days green is like really fucking hard, straight, you know what I'm saying? And then there was one incident where I took a loss, and then I ended up scalping and that day being a win, but it wasn't completely straight through. But out of that month, I had like, or out of the 31 trading days, which is actually like a month and a half, I had 27 of them green. So that was like a huge level up for me, and it was only after journaling for like a couple weeks, you know what I'm saying, where I was like, because I just like caught myself on every mistake that would typically incur a loss, and so then it wasn't for like until 3 or 4 weeks later where I just made another mistake, you know, and I was like, damn, this shit, like, you could really just have streaks of consistency, you know what I'm saying? So that's really what I'm trying to aim for with my journaling, but I'm aiming to do it like over long term. And then I think eventually, if someone's getting into it, if they were to go over someone's journal, I think they could learn a lot, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but that was a little story for y'all. I also have a story where I have very poor risk management as well. Like, I have a time where I do like 1.5 to 2K into a Webull's trading options account, and so I scaled that. I scaled that to $17,000 in less than a month. I think it was like 25 trading days. Now, granted, like this was I would say like a year ago or so. So I was pretty risk heavy. I was also working 2 jobs as well. So like I had money coming in, and I started like a couple businesses, and so things were going pretty well for me. So I was way more risk heavy. So I was okay with like leveraging a lot of my portfolio. But yeah, I grew that to like $17,000, and then what happened was I was like lit. I'm like, yo, let me go on vacation. So I went to Miami. So I booked a flight to Miami, and then I got on the beach, and I'm like, yo, I'm like up. Yeah, all from day trading. Yeah. And you know, it was compounding. Like it wasn't instant. It took me like 3 or 4 weeks. But you know, when you add like 600, 900, 400 a day, like it adds up really quick. So I was up like $17,000. So I went to book a flight to Miami, right? So I was like, yo, I'm lit, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. I'm gonna just have a free vacation while I'm trading. So then I went to yeah, of course, I mean, it was 3 or 4 weeks, and I also took losses as well, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like a crazy streak or whatever. It's pretty just a pretty excellent month. So I went to Miami, and then I went there. I'm trading again, like after I'm in Miami. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on the beach and I'm trading. And bro, like I'm like so fucking going so stupid. I'm like kind of feeling really cocky because I'm like, yo, I just scaled this small ass account and I'm just like paying myself right now. I got a free vacation, like all this stuff. And then yo, you know what I did, bro? The next 2 days, I blew like $13,000. I lost like $13,000 while I was in Miami. You know what I'm saying? And that was like a huge. I'll never forget that moment where I was like, holy fuck, you know what I'm saying? All that work for a month, I just blew that shit in like 2 days because of my risk management. I wasn't taking it seriously. My environment was on vacation mode. Like, you know what? All I had to do was just not trade and then go back home, and I would have had like still $15,000 in my pocket. But it's like that is like just a testament to really just be like, yo, you gotta take this shit seriously sometimes, because bro, like and so like the thing is that this lesson of the story is that don't be me, you know what I'm saying? Like I went to book a vacation for a week, and then in the 2 days I was there, I lost a good portion of my money. So then I had to chill out the week there, and I was just sick, you know? So I'm like, now I don't even deserve this vacation. So now I'm just like sad on this vacation. But it's a learning experience. But you know, it just goes to show that the discipline is really important, because as fast as you can make the money day trading, you can also lose it as well, right? I was so up that I felt like, yo, I could just risk all this right now for like 30 seconds and make like 5 bands. You know what I'm saying? And then my vacation could be better. Which is like super fucked up, but you know, that's just what happens sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You get a little bit full of yourself, and so I'm trying to really avoid a lot of those scenarios. And Silver Bullet happened. We have a market structure shift here. 1 minute. This thing dumped. We are coming to the downside here. Well, not anymore, maybe, but we're just gonna watch. But I'm not sure if you guys saw that. Yeah, and I know some people will be like, why would you tell that story? You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't help you. That doesn't help you flex how good of a trader you are. Well, the reality of it is because I'm fucking real, and you know, and like that's also a testament as to why I tell you to take money out and just pay yourself first. And you know, make sure that you kind of treat this as a business. Make sure you're seeking the money out. And if you're not taking money out, it's okay. But make sure you're learning and trying to adjust so you can take money out. You understand? So yeah. And you know, I myself am a coach. I teach people. I help people. I guide people. I try to make their execution better. I've done that in the past. But you know, I also have my faults as well, and a lot of learning comes from knowing your own faults. Yeah, exactly. It's part of the process. Any trader that's made some money will tell you how they lost money really fast. You know what I'm saying? Because they remember it. And if you don't remember how you lost money, then I don't know if you probably weren't paying attention, but I can tell you that any trader that you might respect or you might look up to, I can tell you that they know how they lose. You know what I'm saying? They know themselves very well. They have to. So you guys can learn from my pain. As easy as the money comes, it can also go as well if you don't respect it, and also respect yourself enough to, you know, treat things as a business and take it seriously, and not think trading is leisurely activity you should do on the beach. You know what I'm saying? This shit is dead serious.
This shit turned me to a different dude. And most of the time I don't be in the mood. We went from tears at the bottom to we almost top tier. My biggest fear is I don't finish through. I said, oh man, shit, I'm a different dude. And y'all done finally caught me in the mood. Like how the fuck we made a killing in the land of the dead. On my mama, I'm the living proof. And shit, it ain't no good.
So we had the 1 minute market structure shift here. There was an FVG that got forward, but it didn't really happen at the moment. I mean, yeah, I like the trade off of here, but I'm just gonna wait.
Several seats for Cherise, and she says she can't stand me. That's too bad. You know we never had that family in real life. Cause this shit turned me to a
This
different
could be
dude.
FVG here.
And most of the time I don't be in the mood.
So we'll see how
It's
this
different
ends.
women that I'm hitting to. As soon as I finish, hit J Misha like I'm missing you. Damn. See, I'm a different dude.
And we did have market structure shift on the 1 minute, so I do like it here. We're just gonna wait until this thing actually ends. It's gonna end in like 10 seconds. And we're gonna see how we can maybe take this target the hourly low or something like that.
Please forgive me for the cause that I missed.
Okay, so this is FVG that got formed here. We'll wait.
We had to struggle, why the fuck we wasn't rich? And then I sit and think of how we went from house to house. She gave us heaven with no income.
If this FVG gets filled, or if it doesn't get filled, I might be akin to take a trade off of it, but we'll see.
Cause I see signs that my son lack compassion. Yeah, we can pass up our life, but can't pass up our madness. Can pass up our wife, but can't pass up these ratchets. All bad, all you niggas got me cracking up. I heard some shit like I don't rap enough.
On the 1 minute,
Or shit that I don't want it bad enough.
this is a 5 minute FVG that got formed here. On the 1 minute, is there FVG? No, there's no FVG on the 1 minute yet. Very interesting. I would really love for it to retrace so I can come get an entry, but you know, we'll see.
Free Max B.
Wow, wow, wow. Look at this.
It's like sometimes I feel alienated because
I'm not up in the stadium playing or on the radio saying, fuck 'em bras, we don't love 'em, we degrading them. But always find myself back at the back Canadian.
Is this an
vessels
FPG?
popping out my
Let me take a look.
craniums. Niggas asking when the tape gon' drop, but I got nothing to say to
Uh,
them because I've been
maybe.
slacking the skill. Although my passion is real, I'm too good at
Maybe.
catching the feel when I should be cashing the meal. It's something about me
Yeah, it
being
is moving
younger
down.
that affected
Yep.
my hunger. Got older and number, realized I can't count on these hundreds.
That was
to
towards my
determine
bias.
elation. Pursue the
We have a
happiness
5-minute
I keep
FPG that's
chasing.
been
These
formulated.
motherfuckers faces. These ain't
As
fair
far as I'm
races, they just
concerned,
fit erasers.
there was-
Adopted by the slum, son of
they
guns,
got
this is how they
formulated
raise
here,
us. Yo, son, we gotta
or
raise
it actually got
up. Don't let them
formulated
just
here.
array us till we raise us in the sun. So we gotta wake up.
I guess there was like 1 minute to enter, so I haven't seen entry here. But there was one entry between 4 and 5, but other than that, I haven't seen entry yet, so I'm still gonna wait. And what we're seeing here is we're seeing it approach the last low. It's bouncing over it right now. There's no candle close right now, so there's a chance that in a couple minutes we might have a retracement here and I get another entry. That'll be nice.
Who to believe or who to deceive got me thinking I sold my soul and they receive a receipt, but I won't proceed to retreat. Jigga told me watch your throne seat, and now I seize it. And the respect to big, I gotta seize it. And I hope you see me, cause these niggas don't want beef for my talents. They ain't fit for this green, they just eat a salad. You think because you avid, they just gonna let you have it? It's a lot to learning that my nigga need to access. It's the axis of the earth.
So now I'm watching the 1 minute here, right? So I want to see if it gets near here. That'd be nice if I could just grab a quick little entry.
Corrupting the youth, we ain't deducting the truth. Looking at the president like, yo, it must be nothing to you.
Cause they always be behind in
Entry
the
for
cut.
shorts.
Always in the skies watching stars
I like this
when they
8.675,
Don't you confide into
in
the
like
evil
$2
and
or so.
corrupt. This is urgent. Apex on the verdicts tonight. We serving serpents. Cause
We might
they
get it
always
since
be
it closed
behind in
above
the
this
cut.
FVG.
Always in the skies watching
And my
stars
risk will
when
be
they
really
up.
small,
So
right?
don't you confide into
My
the
risk will
evil
be,
and corrupt. This is urgent.
I passed the Dutch to the
Let's
left
take a
and it
look.
started to make sense. It's funny
Yeah,
how
my
I
wrist
see
would be
it
right
more
here.
straight when I'm bent.
I can actually
You
just
been
keep it right here,
worn on the
too.
wrist to take the sit on top. Been
I'm
on
okay with
clock,
this,
so you
like,
can
this
see
is a
that
pretty good
I've
wrist.
been on
It's
why
like
shit don't stop till you make the
3 or
sacrifices.
it's like
Trading was
4 or 5
priceless
ticks.
to ISIS
That's very
and
good.
devices. When the lights switch,
So I already
lights
kind of
shift
have an
like
idea of what trade I want to
living in
take.
the era with crisis, the crisis, the
I'll probably
lifeless,
take this
the
and target the new
transacting
low,
like
which is
your
going to
man.
be
Bitch niggas
the
only know
previous
that
low here.
transactions
You
is
know
the
what I'm
plans,
saying?
but the mic is
So I would
in
like
my
to do
hand,
that,
so I
but
valid
we'll
the
see if the
booth.
market
The blacker
allows
the
me.
berry is, the more sour the fruit. They ejecting us to make us cowards to the power of truth. Became flowers from roots, and now
And then,
we
you know,
just
my
moving
risk is
cahoots.
pretty
I
much
move
right
from the
here,
stoop and
so
put
I'm
my
okay with
foot
that.
right down on
Which
the
is like
asphalt
well,
every
a
night I
close
ask
well
for
above
it.
the
This
FVG.
what I
You know
asked
what I'm
for.
saying?
Cause they always be behind in the cut. Always in the skies
might get it.
watching stars when they up. So don't you confide into the evil and corrupt. This is urgent. Apex on the verdicts tonight. We serving serpents. Cause they always be behind in the cut. Always in the skies watching stars when they up. So don't you confide into the evil and corrupt. This is urgent. Cause they always be behind in the cut. Always in the skies watching stars when they up. So don't you confide into the evil and corrupt. This is urgent. Apex
This is
on the
pretty normal
verdicts tonight.
reaction.
We serving serpents. Cause
Could
they
consider
always be
this like
behind in the
a
cut.
liquidity level.
Always in the
This was the
skies
last
watching
low.
stars when they up.
And
don't
so,
confide
you know,
into
we
the
took
evil
it, we
and
breached
corrupt.
it,
This
and
is
then we
urgent.
bounced up. You know what I'm saying? And if we want to go lower, we'll need a little bit, maybe a little bit more juice. So, if we have a re-entry here, we might get another shutdown, and then that will be a new low. So we'll you know, we'll try to kind of resume the downtrend here. I don't know if it's gonna come up back here again though. That's the problem. And I don't want to enter too early like I did yesterday. Because that made me lose like 8 or 9 more ticks than I needed to. Which I'm not worried about it because my risk was so low, but you know, it's still not really that great trading execution. Okay, I might enter here if it comes higher.
I know I said I'll go my own way, but it's been months and I still don't feel a difference. Tried to focus on
Very
everyday
nice scalp.
distractions. Tried to fuck with some of the most attractive. All these alternatives just got me tripping. At the end of the night, I'm reminiscing. I'll give you any and everything that you please. Ain't that what love is? Unassociated with greed. I put my heart in this shit, I hope that you see. Cause it was simpler to stay than it was to leave. but that was for the better. That was for me. And I've been doing better, that's guaranteed. And even though I've been focused on what I need, honestly, I gotta tell you, I ain't really tryna do nothing but for your love, for your love, for your love, for your love. I ain't really tryna do nothing but for your love, for your love, for your love.
Okay. It might approach here.
I ain't really tryna do nothing but for your love, for your love, for your love, for your love. I ain't got the time to be frightened, I'm still in love, still in love, still in love, still in love, yeah. Thoughts of trying to fix the situation, thoughts of staying in place and being patient. I know time is supposed to heal everything, but staying optimistic is complicated. Cause I don't think I want nobody if it ain't true. To go console another body, I just can't do. I've been through pain and came about it with the same shoes. Hard to fall back when I feel you someone I can't lose. I can't move, crazy I can't choose. Act like I'm good when you see me, really
Touch
that
this
ain't
level.
true. Telling myself that I'm done, but
Oh
knowing
man,
I
it's like
ain't
2 or 3
through.
ticks
Saying
away,
it's bound
man.
to get better, something I can't prove. And I done seen your true colors multiple times. Yeah, I can see through your bullshit, read through the lines. And even though I can see, I'd rather be blind. Cause deep inside, I ain't really tryna do nothing but for your love, for your love, for your love, for your love. I ain't really tryna do nothing but for your love, for your love, for your love, for your love. I ain't really tryna do nothing but for your love, for your love, for your love, for your love. I ain't got the time to be frightened, I'm still in love, still in love, still in love, still in love, yeah. I ain't really tryna do nothing but for your love, for your love, for your love, yeah. I ain't got the time to be frightened, I'm still in love, still in love.
I really wish that things would have went different, and I really wish they were still in my life. And honestly, if I could,
I mean, I know this thing is gonna come down. I'm just not willing to enter because I don't have a good risk tolerance if I enter here.
way too late. Even if it ain't my fault,
I would have to hold all the way till up here then, and I'm not willing to do that.
that won't ever change.
Yeah. Look, the real is back, the veil is back. Flow bananas here, peel this back. And what you'll find is your highness could paint a picture that's vivid enough to cure blindness. Carolina's finest, you knew that already. In terms of the greatest, I proved that already. And if you would like, I do it twice. I just sharpen my blade. For a minute became lost in my ways. It's for my niggas that was tossed
We
in
will
the
just
grave.
watch.
Every so often I fade deep in my thoughts and then get lost in the days we used to play before.
Kind
your
of already
coffin
have an
was made.
idea of know what's gonna happen
Just
though.
got
I
the
think
call,
this thing is
nigga,
gonna
got
dump
caught with a
without us.
straight. Hope he's okay. Just got paid what Cochran got paid. The free OJ just to share
Oh,
my
okay,
life
there's
on
a
the
hammer.
stage in front of strangers who know a nigga far too well, and that's the danger. Know me better than I know myself. I rip a page
Well, this
out my
kill goes
notebook
as
in
4
anger
minutes on
and
it,
let
so it
these
can really
thoughts
be
linger singing. Don't give them too much you. Don't let them take control. It's one thing you do.
Okay, we might get that new look.
Don't let them take your soul. If you believe in God, one thing's for sure. If you ain't aim too high, then you aim too low. Then you aim too low. What's the price for a black man life? I check the toe tag, not 1 0 in sight. I turn the TV on, not one hero in sight. Unless he dribble or he fiddle with mics. Look out the window, cause tonight the city lit up with lights, cameras, and action. May no man alive come through and damage my faction. I brought you niggas with me cause I love you like my brothers, and your mothers like my mother. Think we need a plan of action. The bigger we get, the more likely egos collide. It's just physics. Please, let's put our egos aside. You
Okay,
mind
wow,
niggas,
look, so
and
15
should our
minute
worst
FPGs right here.
tendencies turn us into enemies. I hope that we remember these nights full of Hennessy.
So,
When Hove around, we switch up to that Douce.
actually,
Gotta
nice
show respect one day. We trying to stay where you
pretty
stay.
good conviction
'Cause we
from
from where you
myself,
from.
honestly,
Not talking
just
about the
having the
slums, I'm
bias
talking
for the
about that
downside
mind
today.
state to keep a black nigga
just
dumb.
consider-
Keep a black
just
nigga
considering
dying
there's a
by a
5-minute
black
FPG,
nigga gun. And keep
there's a
him listening to
15-minute
these frontin'
FPG
ass
here.
rap niggas, son. Yeah, I said son. This is New York's finest. For 11 winners straight, I took on New York's climate like Show me New York's ladder. I'll climb it and set the bar.
I mean,
so
I
high
guess
that you
this is
gotta
an
get
entry, but
Obama
I
to force
really
the Air
don't.
Force to find it. Never mind it, you never reach that.
I really don't like the risk, because to me, this FVG on the 5 minute is the optimal one. Just because my risk, my stop loss would be right here. If I were to take an entry here, then my stop loss is right here. You know, still, but it's like almost double or triple the amount of ticks. So I'm not willing to. So that's kind of like where I guess a little bit of discipline comes in, where even though you kind of know what's gonna happen, you can just accept that you kind of missed your opportunity. And if I were to deem something an opportunity, I would say this candle. But these were a little bit unreasonable to enter in, you know what I'm saying? Because the FVG got formed like just right here through this movement. So I would say like this one was, you had like 1 minute. 1 minute to touch this thing. And then what we're seeing here is a bullish FVG get formed somehow. A little bit glad I didn't enter, because I'm like, what the fuck is going on now? Okay, so now we have a bullish FVG, but it'll probably be filled considering this is not even uptrending. What I would imagine is... Now here's the thing, this is where it gets tricky. If this thing starts to uptrend and it breaks through my 5 minute FVG, I don't want to trade that anymore. Yeah, this FVG shouldn't hold. Yeah, okay, cool. So we have another FVG formed.
There's no answer and you call twice.
Yeah, it looks like the market's running down without us.
I was at the studio all night. Last night I slept on the couch.
We're gonna see a 1 minute close below that low.
Do it all again.
Yep.
There's a world going crazy outside, but let's pretend that it's alright. We keep pretending that it's alright. Yeah, alright. Days get mixed up, schedules
Okay,
get switched
another
up.
bounce again.
Can't be two places at once. So I take a hit of the spliff that I lit up and forget I had to be anywhere at all. Goddamn, how the mighty will fall. They wanna see me gone, but I'm here in spite of it all. I never play along. You can keep the fear and self-pity. I'd rather tell you who I am, really. This is not the wake-up call. I am no hotel operator. I don't own nobody's favors. I don't know how the fuck I've been around so long. Busy as an escalator in a crowded mall. It's like every year I realize my house too small. Get paid, upgrade, 2 cribs, new maids,
so you got that
flights,
new low.
planes, live out my suitcase.
Right.
Lose days like loose change.
And then we're
I
gonna
swear
get a
my
bounce.
life is on Blu-ray. Welcome to Doomsday. The world needs a hero, and I am your Bruce Wayne, kind of like Luke Cage. Well,
there's another entry as well if you want to
you
take a
keep
quick
on
short.
running, we keep on pushing
Target
your
low if
buttons.
you'd like.
There's no answer and you call twice.
Risk is not
Nobody
that
be
bad
at my
here.
house. I was at the studio all night. Last night I slept on the couch. I might wake up, do it all again. There's a world going crazy outside, but let's pretend that it's alright.
Okay, it's
We
respecting
keep
it.
pretending that it's alright. I run around with open scissors. They taking pictures. I could lose my head to grow instead. Gets only bigger. I put 1 foot in front of the other. I never settle. Waste your time with water and wine. I'm turning liquid to metal. Still the same dude that used to never be sure. When I was way more insecure, did not feel better before. No. Umbrellas never could weather the storm. No sympathy for the devil. Too busy building the temple. I am looking beyond. Leaving them looking
FVG
hot
right
as the
here.
grill. I'm putting them
1 minute.
on when I be cooking. I keep on running if I have to. Medusa never turned me to a statue. No, I keep it moving, but keep it low. You can do your thing, shit to each their own. But you better do something. We keep on pushing your buttons. There's no answer and you call twice. Nobody be at my house.
Okay, let me look at the 5 minute rule.
I was at the studio all night. Last night I slept on the couch. I might
Wake up, do it all again. There's a world going crazy outside, but let's pretend that it's alright.
Hasn't made a new low yet.
We keep pretending that it's alright. Chevy's on switching, smoke weed, post me in your picture.
Pretty nice downside move, I'm not gonna lie. I guess I should have just been a little bit more bullish right here, because this would have been a really nice short, just towards that previous low. You know, although this is still out of my risk tolerance, because my risk would be at that green line. So coming down here, yeah, I'm not really into it.
Game room upstairs, we shooting pool in here. Pool niggas all worth a few million. Straight chillin' like I 8-ballin' MJG with B&A pictures. Only getting bigger, only getting richer. Yellow gold diamonds in my ring, it fit on 2 fingers. Figure skater sliding gracefully across my bracelet, baby. My brother watching niggas, he think they gon' try to take it. He warned me about fools like you ain't happy that I made it. We keep lasers and them haters gon' get eliminated. While I keep playing, cause I'm a motherfucking player. Can't blame me, bruh, it's all in the game. 24 hours in the day, we all had the same. You chose to sit on your ass, and I chose to do my thing. Now when the roads roll by, your bitch under my wing. Now when the roads roll by, your bitch under my wings. Can't blame me, bro, it's all in the game. 24 hours in the day, we all had the same. You chose to sit on your ass, I chose to do my thing. Oh, man. Now when the roads roll by, your bitch.
If we have a candle close above this red line, I will be surprised.
Now when the roads roll by, your bitch under my. Ready to dub it up. Bang, 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 bang. What's up, Tony? What's up, Tony, my boy?
Alright, are we gonna get a new low again?
Don't stop. Ay, she say the shit don't stop, tears don't stop. At home scared, so the fear don't stop. Speaking out the crib, nigga, rent don't stop. Don't stop. Ay, and the fear don't stop, kids don't stop. Watch your progress, this don't stop, cause the rent don't stop. Don't stop. Yeah. Okay, text don't call, film don't fall. Yeah, the ground went up kind like a damn snowball. Up the game, get my name like
This was a green FBG, and it got taken. While it got taken, it actually formed a red FBG. So far, we haven't made a new low since the 19th, so we are just watching for now. I originally wanted this entry, since this was the first FBG I saw that was formed. Man, but that didn't necessarily happen. This entry was a little bit better too, but actually it's kind of choppy right now, so I really wanted this one, right? I really wanted this one, but we were the 2 ticks away from getting my entry here, which is a little sad, but that's okay. We might see it here. Now, if this is an uptrend by the time this reaches here, I don't know if I want to take an entry here anymore, because it would kind of mess up my edge. But this was definitely a nice move. Right here and right here. Okay, this FVG got taken, that FVG got taken. Okay, alright.
I just like you look how I put my clothes on. A lot of niggas quit just cause the roll on. A lot of people feel what really goes on. A lot of followers.
Let's see where this candle closes. It's gonna be really important. But those seem to be bangers when they come all the way back. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get over. I'm trying to get quality, right? Okay, this is still a low, by the way. This is still downtrending. So as long as it comes up here. Now the problem is, this is what I'm scared of. This is gonna be like a market structure shift up. This FVG is gonna be taken, and I'm like, fuck. Fuck. I mean, this right here is an FVG right here. Just pay attention. This is an FVG on the 1 minute. Okay, let's look at what this looks like on the 5 minute. What are we seeing? Still down on the hourly. 10 minutes. Still down. 15. I mean, this looks like a bounce. I'm not gonna lie, it looks scary. We'll see how much this fills this FVG here. Okay. Should we get lined up for our entry here? Okay. So this is a market structure shift up now, so I don't know, but maybe I'll just sell one. I want to see where this closes. I'm in. Let's just see. I'll know really fast if I'm wrong. I'm okay. If this closed below, then we're good.
Fresh ass nigga with a dope man knot. First go nigga getting money in the drought.
Where is this gonna close though?
So you know this shit not.
Pop out right quick, nigga. Yeah, pop out right quick, nigga. Yeah, pop out right quick, so we pop out right quick.
Okay, it closed under it. Okay. Okay, I like that. I think we might have gotten our entry here. We'll go for it, right? Let's see. I know where my stop loss is though. Right here on the green.
$1 million worth of game ain't no sense. 35 years and still in my niche. Nigga, pop out right quick. Nigga, pop out right quick, yeah. The hoes love me, man. It's something about this shit, yeah. Big rollie, cause I took all that risk, nigga. How to be a player, nigga. How to get rich, yeah. Pop out right quick, nigga. Pop out right quick, boy. You rappers rapping about some shit that don't exist.
So now we have these FVGs right here on the green to fill. You see, these are FVGs.
My bitch ass big, damn hurt my dick. I had to real like my dreams ain't no script, nigga. I had to bang it on my life, that's on crib, nigga. Pop out right quick, nigga. Yeah, pop out right quick, nigga. Yeah, pop out right quick, so we pop out right quick, nigga. Yeah, pop out right quick, nigga. Nigga, pop out right quick, nigga.
You niggas ballin', nigga, pop out right quick.
Are we going down again? And I would really like for these FVGs not to be respected, considering we're in a downtrend on the next 4 fucking time frames. Like, why is this being respected? Fucking flush this shit down.
Slide for my niggas gone too soon. Yeah, bitch ass nigga so fool.
When I pop out like this, TFM.
Fill this FVG down.
Kicked off my shoes, tripped acid in the rain. Wore my jacket as a cape and my umbrella as a cane. The richest man rocks the snatchless necklace. Spineless bitches in backless dresses. Wore my feelings on my sleeveless. My weed seedless, my trees leafless. I miss my diagonal grilled cheeses. And back when Mike Jackson was still Jesus. Before I believed in not believing in. Yeah, I inhale, who believed in me not breathing in. Cigarette stained smile all covered in sin. My big homie died young, just turned older than him. I seen it happen, I seen it happen.
That's bad.
I see it always.
A close
Still
above
screaming,
that is
I see
bad.
his demons in empty hallways. I tripped to make the
We
fall
don't want
shorter.
that market structure shift.
Fourth quarter was just a tall order. And I'm hungry, I'm just not that thirsty. As of late, all my verses seem not so versy. And all my words just mean controversy. Took the team up off my back like that's not your jersey. Stressing, pulling my hair out, hoping I don't get picked. All this medicine in
It'd be
me,
nice if
hoping
this
I don't
FVG
get
could
sick.
just get filled.
Making all of this money, hoping I don't get rich. Cause niggas still getting bodied for phones. Sometimes the truth don't rhyme. Sometimes the lies get millions of views. Funerals for little girls instead of pilling on you. From your cubicle desktop with a beautiful view.
I honestly might cut like right here and save myself the pain of holding till here, because bro, like I don't want to be in a market structure shift that's opposite against me. So we're gonna wait like 14-15 seconds here.
I still miss being a senior and performing at all those open mic events. Eyes closed, seeing arenas. And I still get jealous
I'm out of this shit right here.
And Vic still jealous of
No,
me.
no, I'm done.
All that antivirus
Okay, I'm good,
shit
I'm
goes
good.
out the window along with you and the rest of your team.
Not a win.
Smoking cigarettes.
We had a little bit of profit, but my whole goal was to actually just make a new low, or at least take this and this. Why I cut here was I entered. I had a pretty nice entry, like right here, but essentially there's a market structure shift that happened upwards right below my bearish FVG. So I know that that's not good. My FVG had to be respected on the downside, you know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty happy about that. I followed my plan and it has saved me some pain, so I'm cool. And if I had held till green, that green would have been stopped too. So just when I saw that condition, I'm like, okay, I'm on the wrong side, so I'm gonna just like not be in this. My whole bias was to take this and go to down. That didn't happen, and we've actually just, I mean, you know, unfortunate to my luck, this downtrend just changed to an uptrend. So as soon as we saw that change in uptrend, I'm out. You know, I don't need to risk any more than 4 or 5 points. So I just took myself out of there. I mean, maybe you could have a bearish or a bullish play right here and try to target the upside. I'm cool. I'm cool with just re-entering because I just didn't want my I wanted to stick to my plan. You know what I'm saying? So I think maybe, you know, this was a better entry here. Of course, we got the actual down portion with the liquidity. So we got this liquidity break and we got this liquidity break, and now it makes sense that we're going to be targeting the upside, which is target up liquidity level, which is this one here. So it does make sense. I just I didn't want to be in this position here because I don't want to fight against this FVG and hope it gets filled. It looks like it's respecting it on the up, so you know, that'll be probably my silver bullet session. I'm gonna look when this ends. We have a little bit till it ends, and so you know, I can just chill out here. Let's see if this FVG gets filled.
I'ma take my country time, my time not wasted, cause I spent some ages on this pen, that's why shit penetrate, ventilate, innovate, you in the way you appetize, I need a bigger plate, I'm on the road, sleep on the
I am still glad I waited for the retracement as well, because the risk was a lot smaller if I took the trade up here versus up here, down here, you know what I'm saying? I would have been stopped out immediately here.
They want my neck, my back, my spine, my money next won't get in line. They won't group think he speak his mind. They call him renegade.
This was also super important right here.
Make a couple bands by my lonely.
We saw a new low being formed right here, and then we didn't see a new low form here. So it's not that we were gonna know, like, even though what I'm telling you is that even though we didn't know, like, there's no low formed here, so we had to essentially kind of like watch out for this candle and kind of notice the range it was in, because if this were to continue its downtrend, it would have kind of came lower already. When the actual opportunity for the market to move lower didn't actually happen. And there's probably a reason for it to did happen, is because it's these are already new lows already, and it didn't make a new low after. It actually make a higher low, and then it made a higher high. So this right here, within these 2 minutes is kind of when uptrend just started forming. It moved up, took the previous FVGs, and now we have a market structure shift upwards where price is respecting this FVG. This also was previously the FVG I was taking a trade off of, so if price flushes below this, then I don't know. I might do another re-entry, to be honest, because this right here is like a market structure shift up that didn't really even follow through. Or maybe not. I don't know if I want to take puts against an uptrend. That was some nice respect on the FVG though. It looks like this FVG is pretty prominent here.
My daughter called me crying, said she missed me, so I just cried with her. Some days I get caught up in the mix, but I'm still a real nigga. If you want it, then go get it. That's how the rich get richer. Niggas yelling, put them on, but never really get the picture.
Alright, I'll go for the next high here.
Gave half my life for this. Some days I feel like I'm just right for this.
I saw this thing
rap
being
nigga
respected
show me
for like
just how
4
really
minutes
whack
straight,
the cycle
so.
is. My music like a gift, cause niggas asking, what do I type for this? Only person that I'm up against is me. I'm hella humble, don't mistake that shit is weak. Show my daughter if she fall is cool, just get back on your feet. I'm here to give you all these tools, and then my life will be complete. Show you what you dream is true and what you want in life and reach. And now I gotta take a look at me and practice what I preach. You are who you wanna be, and now I gotta take a look at me and practice what I preach. Sometimes life gets crazy. Some days I don't know up from down. Life gets so crazy, but I can't turn my back right now. Time waits for no man. I'm living life like the first time I slow dance. I probably make mistakes, but I'm still
I scalped just now. 6 ticks. We just got that new high just now on the upside. You know, you can be prepared to hold it, but I actually just took it just because I took a small stop, and the reason is because I kind of had to adapt and just say, you know, I was wrong, and that's okay, but now I can still use that advantage to just make money. And so that's what I did. I scalped it, I entered here, and we were able to trade this like 6 ticks. So yeah, and that was a new high as well. So that was my target. So I'm pretty happy about that as well. And also, it's a nice consolidation price for things not going your way. You know what I'm saying? But what's important is that this FVG ended up being like a really, you know, crucial level for someone to maybe take a trade off of or understand where the market is going. So I don't really necessarily live in a place of regret that I wanted to take a trade off this FVG. Actually, it did end up working from here to here. It's just that when there's a candle that closes above this, it's like no, we don't want to get out there. So yeah. So still a little scalpy, not bad. And that was on the 1 minute as well. We'll see on the 5 minute that this FVG is completely taken out. And still on the 5 minute FVG hasn't formed on the green side, which is a little sketchy. But it's okay. I think we're probably going to be done for today because I made 2 trades. where I essentially kind of broke even. But the reason why was I took 2 trades because I recognized I was wrong, and I kind of flipped my own idea, and that is kind of, you know, what you need to do. Sometimes you need to adapt and just kind of understand what the market gives you. Before, the market structure set all the way down, and that's what happened. But as soon as market structure shifted upwards on the 1 minute, I was out. I didn't even wait till my original stop loss, because as soon as this happens, this blue line got breached, as soon as that happened, I was like, well, like, there's so low probability that this goes any lower than this FVG, just because there's a new trend. And because there's a new trend, I was like, yo, we gotta get the fuck out of here. And so I got the fuck out of here, and I was able to scalp calls and get a new high. So I'm happy about that. We might actually also be going making newer highs here too. Breaking this. But honestly, pretty awesome execution today. I'm pretty happy about that, even though I'm not, even though I'm small net positive. It's a good sign that, you know, you're kind of in the right direction. You kind of are in line with the market. And also, if I just held a little bit, you know, I would have been very nice. Probably would have gone to 6 to 10 ticks, which would have been my actual profit target. So very nice. I think next time I can follow the rule where I enter in here, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I hold on the 5th candle. What's this tick business? Ticks or pips, they're the same thing. Like 25-cent increments on micros, or ticks are actually bigger on NQ. So yeah. It's just like points, like how many points did it move? 10 ticks is like $2.50. And then typically my stop loss is like $3 to $5, so 75 cents or $1. So trying to get like more than double what I'm risking. Does that make sense? Yeah. They're like pips, they're the same thing. Look at this beauty. Whew, nice. I think it might make a new high here and break all these levels. If you guys see this level, like why this is kind of important is because there's no candle that has closed above this yet, like until since like 8:45 a.m. So kind of crazy move here. We're gonna break that upside even more. Even more? There's a lot of liquidity there. No candle close above that level yet. Oh, it did, it did. We're having a candle close above that, man. Look at this. It's bullish as fuck. Very nice. What's interesting is that this thing didn't actually this thing did, hold on. What's interesting is that, on the 5 minute, this thing didn't really form, an FVG that you could have entered off of in the 5 minute. I would say this is the FVG here, which is very nice. Very nice FVG. The thing is, it's fucking huge, so your risk would be fucking huge. But essentially you would have this FVG being made at the 5 minute, right? And then before 10:30 you would have had to got your entry. So a little bit before 10:30 the entry was actually at
Shut up. Niggas ain't trying to hear
oh, I
none
see.
of that.
So the FVG is actually made between here and here. And then that FVG is formulated at 10:30. So at this candle close,
Watch your heart about how you in a struggle and how you at war.
you would have
With
to add
yourself
1
and
minute
how you
to
not
enter
confident
here,
and you
like
insecure.
on here. And then your stop would have been,
I wanna hear that story.
I mean, shit. It's quite large,
Nigga, ain't
honestly.
you tired of telling it?
Quite
Ain't
large.
you
So
tired of
from
not being
here to
relevant?
here,
Ain't you tired of talking about your
that's
ex
really
and your
large.
relative?
So
Digging up skeletons.
I would say
Fucking tired, nigga. Shut up.
it's just interesting that this thing really ramped up on the bullish side, but there's not a ton of entries. I mean, of course, like these are entries as well. Like this was an entry, this was an entry, and I took it up after you got a new high. But you know, it's not super duper convincing. Like the movement isn't super amazing.
I feel threatened. Think I ran into a dead end. Ain't no point in using weapons.
What I would love to see is this can come back right here, and then we actually get a real test, and then this can come up here. But we've had only low entries, you know what I'm saying? And this FVG that I originally wanted to take a trade off the downside is now becoming this level where we actually take it on the upside.
The text long, but I ain't replying for weeks. I got my piece for positivity.
A lot of this stuff, a lot of like when you're trading is you will have an idea. It didn't happen, that's fine, but that's not an excuse for you not to, you know what's happening. And when people are like point out key levels, you have to understand that there's no expectation for the key level to do whatever. Like you should not think like, okay, at this level it's gonna dump, at this level it's gonna reverse. You just have to sit there and watch what it does and sort of collect information. So at this point, I'm thinking, oh wow, like are we gonna go for a new high, or like we're gonna go break past all these previous highs? And it turns out we weren't. How do we know that? Because we had 2 candles close below this high. So what does that tell us here? Well, it tells us that probably not gonna breach this high unless we have a candle close above it. You know what I'm saying? So that is the conviction or level of like decision making I'm using. And so because I'm using that decision making, it's allowing me to kind of navigate the market in a fluid way. And now you're gonna see my 5-minute FVG sort of being respected, and price is dumping way below it. Look at this massive dump here. And this is still downtrending on the 5-minute here. But my stop would have been stopped. Like even if I kept it here, and my green would have been here. So 2 candle close above the green would have been stopped. So quite a nice dump. So you guys see how ruthless this market is, man? This thing will uptrend you. This thing will uptrend, deliver a new high, just so it could stop you out before it goes down again, which is my original idea. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? Just for the disrespect, what the market will do is literally just formulate another FVG on the downside. On some disrespectful shit. On the same fucking price. On the same fucking price level as before.
You ain't running with the apes yet. Apex at the Empire State Neck. Ain't no crime, my niggas take that. In the state of mind, got the state facts. Suspect nigga, get your wig pushed back tonight to 1999. Who'd have thought that 19 I might be in my prime? Thought of the right scheme.
This is a 5-minute FVG. It is a bullish FVG on a trend that is not bullish yet. Okay. I'm a titan like Zeus, I lighten up. Kick flows till it's kung fu fighting them. Is it him? Is it you who was nice to some? I don't see nobody, no. I don't see nobody, no. And we probably should have traded too, but I can see what I can't relate to. Hey, Jesus, will I ever get to see you through my Jesus? And we probably should have traded too, but I can see what I can't relate to. Hey, Jesus, will I ever get to see you through my Jesus? Rap niggas ain't safe, yeah. I keep the bombs in my basement. When I detonate, you can feel the vibrations. I got your mind shaking. Am I right? My life gon' spark for generations. One day my voice will be heard on every radio station. Cause fate to ratio changing in this. Every day living in this life I see. That in every way they wanna see my life deceased. But I survive. The question is for how long? Since my homie died, I've been trying to hold on. The happy days of my life is now all gone. But I cope with that. We not smoking, writing these songs. But it's should I stay? Should I go? Oh, should I stay? Should I go? Oh, I don't know. Lord, please let me know. And we probably should have traded too, but I can see what I can't relate to. Hey, Jesus, will I ever get to see you through my Jesus? And we probably should have traded too, but I can see what I can't relate to. Hey, Jesus, will I ever get to see you through my This FVG looks like it got taken right here. This upside one.
Everything cool, like in a state of mind, that the state of mind correct. Cool, calm, collect, deflect the corrupt. With intellect, I talk too much. The jig is up, he is risen up from a division of most kings with they vision, position for position. It's mind splitting and soul uplifting, but still feel so trapped in the soulless. And we probably should have traded too, but I can see what I can't relate to. Hey, Jesus, will I ever get to see you through my Jesus? And we probably should have traded too, but I can see what I can't relate to. Hey, Jesus, will I ever get to see you through my Jesus? Will I see you through my Jesus, you? Will I see you through my Jesus, you? If I see you through my Jesus, you? See you through my Jesus view. See you through my Jesus, my Jesus, my Jesus, my Jesus.
This is uptrending on the 1 minute. It's respecting a down FVG. I don't like that.
When you was in Chicago still, did you find yourself like as a lost boy?
Yep. No mother.
I think I could do better, but I still I want this forever. Sometimes life's about the people you know. Watching the flower bloom as its features will grow. I mean, I never been one to preach to them folks. I'm just speaking from experience, my teachings is dope. Learning lessons with my brethren, joy is quite contagious. Counting blessings on blessings, my heart right to make it. And it's kinda my only option, maybe my decisions haven't really been the best, but this my life I'm living. Although it seems so bittersweet and you ain't got nothing to eat, and Sally Mae calling your phone for like the 5th time this week. All your bills overdue, all your bitches over you. Only one option remains, you just gotta show and prove.
And so I know, little darling, I know how the pain it hurts. Say something to me, sweetie. We'll get through it, we'll make it work. 'Cause I've been around, and you caught me down bad. I'd say next time in town, you're always welcome round my way.
So take risk and live spontaneous, I'm so insane. But that's the shit that make me rich and why we love the game. And to my various enemies who carry an energy of greed and envy, just know I love you for centuries. So all is forgiven, animosity for none. 'Cause I done been through a lot, thankful who I have become. I done lost a couple brothers, dead cousins on the regular. But I ain't even stressing, count my blessings, know we headed up. I dropped out of school, pops thinking I'm a fool. It may seem all cool, but I'm feeling awful. I was down in the dumps with my confidence gone, but then my whole life changed, dropping prominent songs.
And so I know, little darling, I know how the pain it hurts. Say something to me, sweetie. We'll get through it, we'll make it work. 'Cause I've been around, and you caught me down bad. I'd say next time in town, you're always welcome round my way.
That's what I'm expecting to happen, to be honest.
Be tight as fuck. Turn up. Turn the light off there. Turn it down. Hey, you roll up? You roll up for the boys? For the squad? No, that's Ty job right now.
Okay, we made a newer low, not a new low, but a newer one.
Hey, chill out. Yeah, if I can pay my bills, I'm good. I'm coming over. Found a message in my bottle. Your son is coming up. By the bill, by ill, by boo. Well, yeah, I was saying you ain't nothing but a baby. Your fear is growing up. Listen here, I say my dude, and what you call it? It was heaven at the bottom, in peace from throwing up. By the bill, by ill, by boo. Well, yeah, I was saying you ain't nothing but a baby. Your fear is growing up. I think I do this shit for real, dawg. Hey, I ain't no motherfucking maybe, I'm for motherfucking real, dawg. Hey, mama, I got some dollars for your bills, dawg. Hey, now I'm the head and I'm the topic, all that matters, I'm Jaleel, dawg. Hey, yeah, you know I think the sunshine should feel how I feel. How I feel like, yeah, I think at nighttime, she call my phone, hit my line.
I really want to see if there's like an FBG somewhere here that I missed.
Shame on us.
Because this is perfect.
Come on now. I
want to see like where did this FBG get formed?
When I pay my bills, I'm good. I'm coming over.
Maybe it was this one.
In my bottle. Your son is coming up. By the bill, by ill, by boo. Well, yeah, I was saying you ain't nothing but a baby. Your fear is growing up. Listen here, I say my dude, and what you call it? It was heaven at the bottom, in peace from throwing up. By the bill, by ill, by boo.
Was it this
well,
one?
yeah, I was saying you ain't nothing but a baby. Your fear is growing up. I got $1 and up. Stop in Kansas. Todo to do or do not forget me. I've been wild
Alright, now stretch it. Bless it. Bless it, my brother and his record. On the record, for the record. Hey, and play it back cause they respect us. Alright, now I got
this?
the moon and the stars below my feet.
Your stop loss is
low
right
I
here?
speak, so I don't wake them. Praise the Lord, the guy in me who made me spoil with rotten teeth. So I perform the
8:47
prophecy,
a.m.
and on the norm, the plaque will be.
I mean, this
to be
seems like the most
expressing who
perfect
we
FBG.
are, and
9:30
addressing
a.m.
who
entry
they
right here.
on, and doing what they can't. And if I can pay my bills, I'm good. I'm coming over.
And
Found
still
a
this
message
FBG.
in my brother. Your son is coming up by the bill.
Yeah. I think this 8:30, this 8:45 FBG was like king.
And what you call it? It was heaven at the bottom in peace from throwing up by the bill, by if, by boo.
I didn't really consider it though.
You ain't nothing but a baby. Your fear is growing up.
I'm wondering why I didn't consider it. Maybe because I wasn't looking at the 1 minute in the morning. Let me take a look. I mean, on the 5 minute, it's barely visible. I suppose that in the morning though, this is a downtrend. You know what I'm saying? I think the real silver bullet, honestly, is right here on the 1 minute. 10:45, 10:40 a.m. short. And you get all of this. It'll be a good analysis to do. I sold, by the way. I scalped to sell because price came below this FBG. We are now in a downtrend and I'm able to secure profit on the day. Let's just wait till 8 ticks, 9 ticks, 10 ticks. Beautiful. Scalped another 8 or 9 ticks just now. The reason why I did that is we were in silver bullet hour. We got the FBG down and price tapped it. It didn't even trade into it, and that was pretty much instant death. And we got instant, like, actually 10 points, but I sold at 9. So there's another tick right there. That was kind of beautiful, I'm not gonna lie. That was like right to the tick. Because if you see where this closed at 5,864.75, and my entry was right here, like 25 cents off. So really good execution from there. I was also willing to hold it, considering this would probably be my stop loss, which is only 2 points. So really good risk reward there. I risked like 2 contracts to profit almost 10. I profited 9, but yeah. That shit is what was up. And honestly, my target would have been a new low, but I was cool with that much profit just since it hit over 8 ticks in like 30 seconds. Yeah, pretty happy today. 2 L's, or sorry, 1 L, which was a small stop, and then 2 W's. So pretty good trading day today. We ended up scalping. We didn't get the big move like we originally wanted to all the way downside, but that's okay. We scalped the upside, then we scalped the downside once again. So really just adapting to the market and giving it what you got, you know what I'm saying? And the market gonna give it what it's market gonna give what it's got itself, you know what I'm saying? So honestly, pretty nice day. I'm not gonna lie. Way better than yesterday, where I was just fooling around and not taking profit on shit and just holding till large risk stops. But today, very tight execution, in and out, and I was able to scalp 2 W's. So real cool.
Hit my phone when they want some dick. Damn it, won't be long before I disappear. Damn it, won't be long before I disappear. Damn it, won't be
Probably run the stream up for like 10-15 more minutes. How you guys doing though? Pretty decent session today. We feeling better than yesterday? Like, I know yesterday's movement was like so demoralizing, but today we're seeing it pretty clear, right? How do you guys feel about like your market following readiness? And don't chat all at once now. Also, I'll just be ending the stream a little bit in a little bit because I actually have a coaching call at 12. I'm pretty looking forward to that. Looking forward to help people. And so what we will do is at 12, that is my coaching call. But if you guys do want coaching, or if you guys do want some lessons, or if you just want to talk one-on-one, I do have a coaching call schedule thing in my description or bio. It is paid. It's $100, but I make less than 100 an hour trading, or I make less than 100 at my job now, or I make more than 100 trading, and I make more than 100 at my job. You know what I'm saying? So I would say 1 hour, $100, and that's what I'll be doing. I'm only advertising because someone actually booked me, so don't feel like I'm shilling or I need your lessons or coaching or whatever. But it is there for people. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'll be doing at 12 today. So I'm pretty looking forward to that. Get to connect with some of y'all and talk to people. So yeah. And Delphi says, I like how you give us the tools or tell us to take your own trades as well, or just watch you. Yep, that was my whole goal. You can take trades with me or against me. And I'm okay, I'm not taking it personal, because here's the thing. I don't really need to take shit personal like that if you trade against me, because bro, at the end of the day, if you've watched this stream long enough, bro, you know every FVG is gonna get filled, you know what I'm saying? Bullish or bearish. Like, the price will come for you. So no stop is safe. So, if I get stopped on the bearish and you make money, don't worry. Your time will come, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get stopped on the bullish when I'm bullish, you know? So I don't take it too personally, but yeah, I'm glad that you see the value in that. And also, look at this liquidity grab, guys. Imagine if I just held. This would have been 20, 30 ticks right here. Like, just beautiful rip. I didn't need to, because I'm scalping, and that was my 3rd trade. And I was also 1 trade down, so if I had taken a loss there, I wouldn't trade again today. So that was like my last trade of the day. So, but man, look at this, man. What's happening is, what I'm really happy about is my levels are fairly accurate in terms of where price is coming up and down over time, you know what I'm saying, over the streams. Like, I'm always talking about the levels it's going to hit. My execution maybe not perfect, but I definitely know where it's going to go. And it's no surprise that we made a new low as well. That's because we made a new high, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is a beautiful dump. Oh man, it's rough. And remember what I told you about that hour low, guys, right? We really want to watch and see what happens here. Crazy dump, craziness. And this FVG right here at 11:05 is actually the truth. I'm not sure if you guys saw this here. This is where I originally took my FVG on that first per take profit level. Look at this. Oh! Just absolute destruction. Now this FVG is fucking huge, by the way, because it's on the daily. But dude, we are getting real close to this. I'm expecting we bounce off this, but man, like if we fill this and we close here, oh my goodness, it's gonna be death. And see, this is where like the ICT shit or the ICT indicator kind of fucks up. Something I want to acknowledge that this thing will still have you think it's an uptrend. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, this is not uptrend. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not an uptrend. You know what I'm saying? We made lower lows. We made the higher highs first, then we made lower lows, and then we're making a new low. So, in what world is this leg an uptrend? You know, or this leg an uptrend? But it says, the indicator says,
And now,
the indicator says that this leg is an uptrend. This leg is an uptrend. That's not true. That's actually wrong. So, oh my god, guys, look at what's happening here. Close inside the FVG. Oh my goodness, what a fucking dump. Wow, looks like the real downside was this. Oh my god, are we gonna fill that? Oh my god. Look at, wait, hold on. Wasn't that the daily? FVG? Oh, yo! It don't look so hot. We gotta see, we definitely gotta see a bounce, bro. There's no way.
You know it rains for something. You know the pain's for something. I hope a change is coming.
No way.
Just keep on swinging on. Swinging, little sis. Keep swinging, little bro. I'm about to swing on Terry Payne because he said my sister hoe. Getting high from swishy sweets. Chariots are swinging low. Swatch the cousin of police. Hang a nigga swinging roll. Pee-wee tried to swing on me, but I was with like 50 folks and he ain't know. But what was worse, I ain't even want no beef for bro. We was told it, we was soldiers, we was soulless, we was sold it. Saying something about his set. Nigga, that who he swinging.
Yeah, I just went long. I'm playing with my profit just now. Real quick until like I guess 11:15. I just want a real quick scout because I wanna see what it does here. I'm expecting that we got a new low, so it's gonna trade higher. I'm willing to risk a new low or like below this, and I'll get stopped out, and I'll probably give back my profits from the last scalp I just made. But I'm really like I just really want to see price bounce back out of this because I don't think we're gonna fill the daily, dude. I don't know if we're gonna do daily today. You know what I'm saying? I think we are gonna come a little bit above this. This is kind of ruthless. So just a quick little scalp here. I didn't go in with any big positions on our contract, but you know, I'm willing to see this out. More so like a theory, you know what I'm saying? Theory craft.
Swing on, 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 swing on. You know we
want to see where this candle closes. If it closes above it, I'll hold it. If it doesn't, I'll cut it. Okay, this candle didn't close above it. I think I might cut it here. Let's see. I'm done. I'm out. Vortex, I'm done. I gave half my profit back, but I'm cool with that just because this is so inherently risky. I don't want to hold all the way down here. In last 2 minutes, I had 2 candles close inside here. I was expecting a bounce out. I'm not feeling good about this.
Baby boy, still getting ID for swishers. I'ma still watch my still with the same money militia. I'ma still watch my pros. Trapped in the middle of the map.
We've had a couple candles in 1 minute close inside this FVG on the daily. It's not looking good, bro. Like, if this needed to bounce, it would have been bounced. You know what I'm saying? This thing should have been bounced at some point. We're gonna see on the 5 minute now. If there's a 5 minute candle closes inside, I really don't like it. We'll wait 40 minutes here. And I'll probably just wrap up the stream here. Overall, 2 wins, 2 losses. Overall, still net profitable. I only risked half my profit from the last trade, so even if it went behind me, I'm still profitable. And
they murder kids.
You know, I just it wasn't necessarily a silver bullet setup. It was more so I think I saw an opportunity where this thing would just be respected and bounce. But bro, like, it's closed below the hourly low on 5 minute, and on the daily it's about to close inside the FVG. Yeah, I don't like this, bro. This is not something that is inviting to me. I think we're gonna die, and there was no entry for, I mean, this is just a huge FVG for us to even take a trade off of. So yeah, I think I'm good for now. I think this is still in the downtrend, and I think it's going to remain in a downtrend for a little bit now. So yeah. Alright, y'all, I think we'll wrap up the stream there. I have like 40 minutes till my coaching call, so I'm gonna get prepped for that. We are we're good though? We happy with today? Alrighty, I'll take the silence as a yes. Okay, we're getting a confirmation bounce right now. We'd really like to see this thing close above it, but you know, I'm probably just gonna wrap up for the day. I will catch you guys later, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. We are getting our little bounce here.
It just got warm out. This the shit I've been warned about. I hope that it's storm in the morning. I hope that it's pouring out.
Very nice.
I hate crowded beaches. I hate the sound of fireworks.
Yeah, no worries. If you're listening, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't play the bounce. You could. I mean, we just know it was gonna bounce here. The bounce is already happening. That's why I entered like here. I just wasn't willing to stomach this going any lower, since I actually had a new little low made on me, so I was like, I'm out. But in this case, you know, this was a nice bounce play. You could have gotten like at least 10 points just from this. And this level we actually highlighted beforehand, so we will have this point as reference now. So the 1 hour low got breached, and the daily did not. So yeah, this was your really nice entry for your FVG, and then just a beautiful selling for like straight 10 minutes. But yeah, alright guys, I will end the stream there. I will catch you guys tomorrow. I think we will have another successful trading day, and I'm gonna try to stream a little early, and I'll share with you guys my journal, and we'll start to track some stuff there. You know what I'm saying? Alright guys, I will catch you. Peace. It's been a great stream today. Bye bye.